Okay, so we are back at it with another episode of How You Feel and What Is Real. Today we have Alexia in the building.
Hey guys.
Tell them where they can follow you at. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is Alexia. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at the real Alexia M. Facebook is Alexia Morris, and then any other links will be in those bios.
And you know y'all can always find me at The Real Papa Luke on all social medias. This podcast is out on YouTube, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts at How You Feel and What Is Real. No spaces. I really want to jump right into it. Today we're going to talk about the paternal wound amongst a woman and how it may potentially affect her dating. So, how long was your father a crackhead?
First of all, I don't think he was a crackhead. I don't know though. Not a crackhead.
I just always like, her father was the crackhead, y'all.
He could have been. You don't know.
I just like to lighten the mood, especially when you about to get to talking about something serious.
Yes, very traumatic.
So, at what age did you realize, like not from your mother's experience, that you might have not had the best father in the world?
I think maybe around 8, like when I was, when I would go to school and they would have like these daddy-daughter, type of things. Yeah. And I would see other kids being picked up by their dads. And so that's when my, the wheels started turning. I'm like, where is my dad? Yeah. I don't think I ever seen this man. But then again, my sister, even to this day, she could recall times where I guess we would see him and we would go over our aunt's house and he would be there. I don't remember none of this. But too, she older than me. So, I think I was just young at the time and I just don't remember. But I feel like that's when I started having questions around 8, 9.
Okay.
What's up?
And was this a specific situation where you just knew like maybe it was just like a realization? For me, I love my father. He watches this podcast often too. But I don't have we talking about paternal issues with them. But I'm gonna give you an example. It was one situation with my father where I can remember myself. We living in Norwood and I was sitting in the hallway and it was damn near some Lifetime shit, and I'm just waiting on him on a Friday evening. He was supposed to come get me and he never showed up. But I remember that.
Yeah.
And and all the fathers out there, your kids remember when you don't show up. They remember when you do show up as well, but they remember when you don't show up, and that's major. So was it a situation where you were just he promised he would do something for you or something like that, and it just...
Actually, yeah. So it was, this story is so crazy. Y'all probably won't believe me, but I'm telling you it's true. So me and my sister was walking to the store. We used to live in College Hill, and so we used to walk to the store or whatever. So it was this lady passing by us, and she stopped us and was like, "Y'all look so familiar." And we looking at this lady like, "We don't know you." Mm-hmm. And so she was like, "Are y'all such and such daughters? Name my daddy." And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Y'all just look so much like him. Y'all got a brother. He got a son." So she looked at us and knew from the way that we looked that we were his daughters. Yeah. And I was like, "What is?" So right after that, she ended up giving us our brother socials and stuff like that. She gave us our daddy number because we never had it. And so
she gave you a social security card?
No, social media.
Oh, damn, this is diabolical.
No, it was social media. She gave us so that we could reach out to him and so. And then she gave us our daddy number, and that moment was just so crazy to us. We still talk about that to this day. But so right now we got his number and we started calling him, and we finally was able to reach him, and he who is this? And for me, it just was oh my God, it was just, because this is the first time I heard my daddy voice. So I'm like, "Hey, it's your daughter." But I'm expecting him to be excited, oh. I honestly don't even know what I was expecting. Let me not say that, because I ain't never talked to this man. So I don't know what I was expecting, but I know I had a lot of questions, and but so he answered the phone, and we was like, "Oh, it's your daughter's such and such such." He's like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" Da da da. And I'm like, "Oh, my birthday coming up, like, just tell me happy birthday." Like, so right, that happened. My birthday ended up coming up. I feel like it was probably like a week later or so.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga did not call me. He did not call me. And I was so mad. I called that man phone and I cussed him out. I did.
Yes, you should.
I did. And at this age, I was probably like 15, 16. Like I was in high school.
You was at the height of emotion at that.
Yeah. So I was able to realize what was going on. And I'm like, come on now. Like, this is the first time we actually trying to build a relationship with you as us being older. So we don't even have to involve my mama. Whatever you and her got going on, that ain't got nothing to do with us now because we're older. So I'm like, you could have reached out and just told your daughter happy birthday. But from that moment, I knew he wouldn't share.
He wouldn't have worked for
No.
quarters rubbed together.
I said, okay, I see.
So, some women deal with inconsistencies. Do you feel like you just dealt with absence or a mixture?
I feel like I dealt with a lot. I feel like I dealt with abandonment, trust issues, anger, like the whole nine. Just because like there was times where he could have stepped up, he could have reached out. I was giving him chances like to do right, like, and he didn't. So that's where the anger and the trust issues came from. And then the abandonment. And I feel like there was a lot of men like in and out of my life as far as like grandpas, uncles, like my mama boyfriends, like, but none of them stayed.
Yeah.
Whether it was death, whether it was, them just leaving, moving out of the state, none of them stayed. So, and I feel like that's where a lot of the abandonment issues came from. So, yeah.
And this is something that we really got to do as men, consciously be aware of, like when we're dating women or courting women, or like even in our like everyday life, like being present. And like as a man, that's what I do. Like I actively makes as of lately, because I used to be like a financial daddy, like, and I have had full custody of my daughter. I've been in all my kids' lives, like, for the most part. Like I said, situations here and there, but like I said, that's for another episode. But I think that we have to consciously understand as men, like, and some women, like when you on Face and you dealing with a young lady and y'all on FaceTime and she around her kids, sometimes just let her know, hey, I'm gonna call you back. Because if you don't plan on at least staying friends with that person, you are introducing her kids and potentially daughters to a inconsistent man in their life. And y'all might not even be serious. You might just want to get some buns. And you might just want to get some buns, and she's seeing you on the phone with her mom often, and then out of nowhere it's like she don't see you no more. And so these are conscious things that I like have to even tell myself, because you have to understand that like those effects can really affect how a woman dates. Because like I tell niggas all the time, I don't be mad when the baby mamas don't let you see their kids when you inconsistent.
Right.
Because for especially to a young girl, but a son as well, because you just showing them, from that woman's perspective, inconsistencies, like, and that's not okay, but that's something that she thinks is in her psyche,
right?
It's okay, a nigga just in and out.
But too, I feel like for women, we can spot that from jump.
Yeah.
If a man is gonna be wishy-washy, inconsistent, and that's another reason why I don't automatically introduce men to my kids, because I need to see first for myself how you move, especially if you got your own kids. I'm about to watch how you treat your own kids. Are you consistent with them? Like, and then maybe, we ease that into it. But I feel like most of the time women can see like if a man is going to really be there for her and her kids, or if he just there for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when did you like amongst men, like have you ever consciously stepped back and thought like, damn, the men that I'm dating might be somewhat of a reflection of the treatment. Not necessarily my father, but like the treatment that my father has displayed to me.
Yeah, absolutely. It was my first boyfriend, my first baby daddy, and I'm so happy that this didn't carry on. You know, like I was able to nip it in the bud as soon as I realized it. But we was together for a long time, I would say, and I started realizing I was accepting a lot more, BS from him just because I wanted him there.
Yeah.
Just because I was scared of him leaving.
Yeah.
And I would equate love with hurt because that's all I knew, for other women, it's the flip, they equate love with love because that's what they know, so I only knew hurt from men specifically. So I would equate love with hurt. Like if I don't feel hurt by him, then I don't love him.
Yeah.
Or he don't love me, whatever the case may be. So, me crying and, just, I'm going through this because I love him. I'm sticking around because he loved me. Like, no. So it became to the point of, me actually looking at myself and just being like, what are you doing? Like, you're accepting the bare minimum. And then it was actually after I had my son that I was like, I don't want my son watching me get treated like this because this ain't how, this can't be love. It comes to that point where it's like a light bulb. Like, no, this ain't it.
Yeah.
This ain't it. This is not how I want to be treated for the rest of my life. No. So, that situation definitely made me open my eyes to realize, like, okay, you got daddy issues and you need to heal that, like, ASAP.
What was your starting point?
I want to say after I graduated high school, really, like, and I just started, like, paying attention to my son and just, like, being a mom and, like, wanting better for myself. And so, from that...
Like, what's one practical thing, if you had to give a young lady advice that's in that space of where, like, because before you can fix a problem, you actually have to notice it.
Yeah.
So what's, like, that, like, one of those first couple of practical things, or maybe one practical thing that you did, whether it be therapy or whether it's just like something simple as like reflection time, like what was that thing that you did?
It was meditation, and the thing there's like this practice or like, so right, it ties into meditation, and I used to just watch videos and just trying to figure out how to meditate. What does that look like? Because I'm just getting into it. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was sitting, with your legs crossed and and no. They're like, you can meditate by listening to music, reading, just you laying down. Like, you don't have to necessarily be in that position to call it meditation. So I educated myself on that, and there was this practice that I did that I learned about, which was that I feel like was specifically for me and maybe for a lot of women that are going through the same thing. But basically what you do is you visualize yourself being the older you and going back and like loving and hugging on the younger you that actually needed that, and that actually, like, I broke down. It was me loving me. You know what I mean? And I needed that. And I'm like, you don't need that from nobody else, and sometimes we be needing that, that one good hug where we release,
People do not realize the power of it. You can't see I got goosebumps because I got this thick ass Walmart sweatsuit, but people don't realize like the power of a really good hug. And sometimes that hug can come from yourself. Like, I be listening to different shit. It's funny, like at Disney World, the characters won't stop hugging you until you stop hugging them. And
because they need that, them kids.
And like, I think it was like 7. If you hug somebody for 17 seconds, it lowers their cortisol levels or something like that. Like people, it's a science to this stuff. And even sometimes, like you said, hugging yourself it ain't gotta even be physical, like nurturing the kid in yourself. Like
Yes.
niggas always want to go and kick it at clubs and stuff. Like go to the bounce plays by yourself,
Yeah.
or you and a couple of other adult friends.
What you feel like you didn't have as a child, like do that now because you can.
You can
like,
still be that for yourself.
you. Yes, absolutely. I feel like that's a big part of it. Like whatever traumas you going through, we hold on to it as kids because we were most black people, we're not able to talk about it. I feel like certain generations, they come up, they don't believe in therapy. They don't believe in, like talking about it. So a lot of us grow up not releasing the traumas that we had. So sometimes it's up to you. Like you're an adult now. You got to figure that out. You can't keep looking to your mama to, can you heal me? No, you have to do that. At some point, you have to turn around, look at yourself, and just be like, it's on you now. What are you going to do?
A lot of people don't realize that. And, and it's like, at a point in time, you have to take happiness into your own responsibility. You have to take healing into your own responsibility.
Right.
And I think as women, or just, I'm not a woman, but I would say they try to heal their ways through sometimes materialistic things, a bigger bag, a nicer house, and sometimes it's really just that time of reflection. Like I ain't gonna lie, I drive trucks, everybody, and driving trucks changed my life because it gave me so much alone time. It's only so many podcasts you can listen to. It's only so much music you can listen to. And I vaguely remember one time on my way to Lima, breaking down crying when Ultralight Beam came on, because I was at a point in my life where it's just like, man, I'm making, mad money, but like I ain't got no money saved up. I'm drinking crazy, like shit is going on. And things like that has happened for me. One of my favorite artists is her. And she got a song called Good to Me. And the Good to Me song, it resonated so well because I think that's how a lot of women feel. Because at the end of it, she's talking and she's just like, I know a lot of prominent, powerful men, but they're not prominent and powerful in public. Only prominent and powerful in an intimate setting. They go out in the universe and be goofy. Not goofy like like
yeah, but they don't have that deepness to them when
they not going out in the world like conscious about the shit they do,
the real stuff. Yes.
And it's like when she was talking, she was just like you good to me, but are you good to me when I'm not around? And as a man at that, I was thinking like, do a lot of women feel like this? And I think some of them do, because it's like you an incredible person, but in the public's eyes, you're not an incredible person. I got an old bar manager, / owner that I used to deal with. He's a really cool ass nigga when he by himself, but when he get in front of other people and he get around them hoes,
he switch up. Like, nah, be that person that I know. Like
man, you cool as hell.
And that be the craziest part, because it's like people will love that side of you. You just like, you don't even know how much connection and like relationships you can build off of just being yourself. Like, yeah, I had a couple friends like one of my best friends, she when it's me and her, we can have deep conversations and we can talk about life and like it's real. But then, right, like you said, we get out to the club and she, goofy and she this whole other person that I be like,
yeah. And I get like code switching, but like I'm learning that I don't want to be, because what's today? 20 days liquor free, y'all, but
and it's 11/11.
Damn, God, that's crazy.
Yeah,
and I am in a space where like I don't want to be in spaces where I can't be myself.
Absolutely.
Like, and if I do, I'm be there for a minimal amount of time. Yeah. Like at my job, love my job to death, but I go get my paperwork and I go get my truck and I leave. Because sometimes you can't be authentic.
Yeah.
Like, and it's strategic sometimes. Strategic and authenticity is a thing, but like,
Yeah.
if I can, like, or like, shit, nigga gotta go to work, but I ain't gotta go to the club all the time.
Right.
I ain't gotta go to the bars all the time. Like, I can choose to do other. I can be authentic around my family.
But I feel like that takes growth. Like, I feel like high school, it was easy for us to mask a lot of stuff, and but I feel like once you get out into the real world, like, you start realizing that ain't who I want to be. Like, I want to be authentically myself.
People
24/7.
swear to God you switched up. I've always been this very confident, conscious man, but like in high school I had to be something that I wasn't
to fit
in.
Yes.
And like I love my nigga Josh. Hey, Josh, one of my closest friends. It has been so since I was like 13. But when he went to Howard, and man, when he went to Howard, he became a Q. The nigga never had no rhythm in high school. I ain't bullshitting you. Nigga never had no when he was doing the jerk, it like he was having a seizure. Like, and so like nigga never had no rhythm. The nigga went to Howard, became a Q. I'm talking about spinning, dipping, splits. Nigga got more rhythm than a little bit. Like, nigga really, but it's just like, I feel like he went up there and he really became who he wanted to be. Like, outside of the social constructs of what his family taught him, what school was teaching him.
Right.
All these outside interferences, and he moved, I don't know how many hours away. I don't know how far DC is away. But I did the same shit. I moved to Bowling Green, Kentucky, 4 hours away. 18 years old, on my own. 18 years old, 4 hours away. It had to figure shit out.
Yeah.
But I learned so much about myself.
Yeah.
And even in sports, like, I was never really good at sports in high school, but I wasn't bad. But I feel like the only thing I was missing was confidence.
Yeah.
Because the first open gym down there, all the hoes at the open gym, niggas coming in there. We all hooping. I'm like, damn, I was idiot high school. Like, but I'm going to go hoop. I'm going to see what it's time now. They started calling me 3-point layup because I'm just hitting all the threes. All the hoes, niggas stepping back like, yeah. But you get up, you get older, and you realize, like, it's my job to be the person who I've always been.
So I feel like I used to be like this real mean girl. Like, I ain't like not no bully or nothing like that, but I just was mean for no reason. Like, just mean. Like, that's what everybody saw me as. Like, even in middle school, like, mean. Just mean. Like, for no reason. Didn't want nobody around me, didn't want nobody touching me, didn't want nobody talking to me, and because of that, like, I push people away from me, even my siblings. Like, sometimes they'd be like, why you so mean? Like, stop being mean all the time. Like, and it got to a point where I was like, why am I so fucking mean? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, okay, so if she's saying it, he's saying it, they saying it, I must be mean. So high school, I did a little reflection, and I'm like, girl, why are you, like, it's okay to, and so it was hard, though. It was hard to switch from being what I knew to being something new. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, trying to be nice to everybody, saying thank you, like, you're welcome, like, sharing, like, hugging people, like, oh my God. Now I feel like I'm a little too nice sometimes. Like, I'll be like, all right, dial it back.
Cause but you finding your happy medium, and like, you like consciously healing from a trauma, and it be feeling so good. Like, nigga cry. Like, boy, motherfucker don't realize, like,
the relief.
Oh my God, you feel so much better. Like, and move your body. Body be tense, mind be tense. Spend some time without. When you clean up your house tomorrow on this Sunday and you listen to this podcast or whatever, turn this shit off and just clean. No music, no outside noises. Just clean and see what comes. But a lot of people, they constantly got this dopamine going. They phone, they constantly stimulated. They phone, you reached my limit on my, like, okay, let me go do that. Like, you just stay still, nigga. No TV.
And that's what I'm going to say, too. Like, I feel like my sister, like, with the whole daddy issues, she didn't struggle with it. She didn't struggle with it at all, and I never understood why. But now that we talking about this, I feel like she kept herself busy. She was always working. She was always doing something. Like, she had a lot of friends. She had a lot of people around her. I didn't have, my friends were her friends.
Yeah.
Like, I used to follow my sister around everywhere she went. Like, I didn't have my own separate life. So I feel like because she had a life and she was actually doing stuff, like, it didn't affect her as much as I had time to sit with it. I had time to think and be like, where is my daddy? You know what I mean? Like, and I had time, but too, sitting in it, thinking about it 24/7 made me angry.
Yeah.
It made me, I used to get mad at my mama because where's my daddy?
Yeah.
What did you do with him? What did you do to him? Like, I used to blame her for my daddy being missing because I needed something.
Yeah.
And she was the only one around that knew him. She was the only one around that was around him. So I'm like, what? And she used to tell me, like, he's no good. Like, I'm telling you, he's no good. But it came to a point where I'm like, I need to see it for myself.
Yeah. And that's
just show me.
And that's a real thing. Like, sometimes that resentment that you get from, like, your parents, like, bitch, what did you do?
Yeah, you did something. I don't know. It's always two sides of the story, and I'm like, I don't know, Ma. You just got me in trouble. You just whooped my ass. Like, now I'm mad at you. Did you do the same thing to my daddy?
Yeah.
Like, me being young, I'm like,
your daddy ass, right?
what did you do to him? Like, I see why he ran away. Like, I'm 8 years old in my room crying, want to run away. Like, this what you did to my daddy. Like,
damn, this bare booty naked whoop the daddy is crazy. but you like you said, you understand that dynamic of, like, if a nigga wanted to, he would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
And even when you get to an older age, like, sometimes even if the kids standing, and the courts might not work out for your favor, you can only see your kids every other weekend and for 3 hours every Wednesday. Like, you realize at a certain age, they're going to get old enough for you to be able to know them.
Yeah.
And you just pray to God that they're not too conflicted with the image of you to,
right,
like, turn that around.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, so me going through that, and me being a single mom now, it's actually opened my eyes up to a lot of stuff. Like, as far as, like, conversations I need to have with my kids and, things like that, the older they get, so that they're not confused, so that they're not blaming me for the way that their father, the decisions that they make, and it's going to come a time where they start to realize themselves what's actually, just like I did, what's actually going on, and they can be able to determine and, build the relationship based off of how they see them to be.
Yeah. No, that's real life. Yeah, women. Y'all, I mean, y'all can take the reins. Like, don't let what your father did to you. I say it in the sense of, like, don't let your past dictate your future. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people do, because they just choosing to not consciously heal from those, and they bring in that trauma into every aspect of their life, whether it be how they date, the niggas they date, the sometimes it be kind of self-sabotage. Like, some of y'all run into a good nigga and be like, what do I feed it? Like, like, right. You ain't never
you don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do, but it's
I feel like that's been me a couple of times. But through my healing journey, yeah, like, he look too nice. He look too good. He ain't hurt my feelings. I don't know. He don't love me. Fucked up. It really is.
And if you could tell your childhood you something pertaining to your father, what would you say? Like, if it was a mirror and you would just be like, it's not the red pill, blue pill effect, but it's like, what is something that you would say to, like, that 8-year-old you? Like, you right now speaking to that 8-year-old you.
I would probably say something along the lines of, like, don't let what he decided to do create decisions for yourself. Like, don't let what he decided to do to you, don't take it personal. Yeah. Like, he didn't know no better. Yeah. But you do. So you take it on the chin and keep it moving. You know.
It's a book called Four Agreements by Miguel Ruiz, and there's 4 major principles. Don't take it personal. Don't make assumptions. Always try your best and be impeccable with your word. Mm-hmm. But one of my favorite is the don't take it personal. And a lot of people do. Mm-hmm. They think it's like, I'm going to be an asshole to my daughter, or I'm going to be an asshole to my son because I want them to live a terrible life. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they fucked up too. Mm-hmm. Like, and you realize these things when you get older and you navigate parenting yourself. Like, a lot of this shit, you know, it ain't always, it's not always like intentionally like, fuck her.
Yeah. I realized I used to blame myself for him not being there. I used to say it was my fault. Yeah. Like, not me and Zandy got the same daddy. Not Zandy, it was my fault. Yeah. I don't know why, I don't know how I came up with that, but that's why, you know, when you said, you know, if I was to go back, don't take it personal. It is not your fault that your daddy's, it ain't nothing you can do about that. Nah. You know?
Nah, nothing at all. And it's just like you can consciously understand, like, that's just that nigga being that nigga. Mm-hmm. And it's nothing I could have done nor not did to bring him around.
Right.
If he wanted to, he would have.
Right.
And I'm learning that in every aspect. Like, when somebody cut me off in traffic, I don't take it personally. Mm-hmm. Fuck that nigga. Mm-hmm. I'm about to get this nigga. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Then you get to the light, you realize this nigga 6'8", 300 pounds. Now your neck don't work.
Or they old, they super old.
Or they
like,
older. You just like, I'm damn, so going to hell. Like, you see some old ass lady on the steering wheel like this, glasses thick in the motherfucker, and you just
feel so
pull up. Okay, bitch.
Oh God, forgive me.
Now you gotta go to church on Sunday. Like, now you gotta go to church, nigga. Cause, but yeah, a lot of people they take your power back, mm-hmm. ladies. Take your power back.
And it requires a lot of patience as well. Patience, for sure. Like patience with yourself, not even outside people, but with yourself. Like, you're not gonna heal tomorrow. You're not gonna, you know, it's not gonna happen overnight. Like, be patient with yourself, for sure.
Got to be good to me.
Don't start that.
Be patient, man. Oh my God. When I started giving myself the grace that I give mm-hmm. others.
Yes.
Like, man, like
you being nice to all these people, you giving them wisdom, you know, words of wisdom, and you telling them what about you? Like, can you look yourself in the mirror and say the same thing to you without feeling uncomfortable or, you know, getting the ick? You know, that used to be me. Like, I don't know, looking in the mirror and talking to myself, you know, words of affirmation. Like, but then I go to the next person. You are so pretty. You are so smart. You know, but I had to fix that ASAP. Like, girl.
I'll be in the mirror all the time. It's a fine motherfucker.
Okay.
But it's that's that life, and it's just like, and also when I say give yourself grace, don't be out here if you're gonna be anything on how you feeling, what is real, be fucking for real.
Yeah.
Because
be fucking for real.
Because a lot of y'all okay, so I know I done got drunk the last 30 weekends. Like, it's okay. 31 ain't bad. Like, nigga, what?
This gonna be your dad. This gonna be the nephew. This the last time.
Like,
ain't gonna
the last time. You said that the last. Nigga, you got to have the same New Year's resolution since you was 10. You 38, bitch.
It's the last box of cigarettes. Your throat is about to
like,
fall.
What? It's the last. What the?
It's the last.
It's the last box. Bitch, it's too late.
I see the whole caving in.
It's the last.
Like, for real. Be fucking for real.
Now but yeah. Give yourself grace, but boy, some of y'all be
overdoing it. Like, all right, take a break now.
Like, okay, I only wrecked 2 cars, so like, I'm like, nigga, you about to go to jail, man. This shit, you going to jail, nigga. You done gave yourself so much grace. You in the feds fighting the case.
Oh my God.
Now you on the Hamilton County mugshot page looking stupid, like
because you did it again.
You did it again. Now you in there with, they ain't got the little thing in prison. Like, I'm here protecting my ass. Like,
or like even as far as women picking these men, like girl, you done got beat on by your last 3 boyfriends. Like you ain't sat down with yourself and had to realize like, okay, maybe it's me. Like, be fucking for real. The signs be there, like all of it. It's all there for you to see. Like you just gotta be in tune with yourself and with your reality. Honestly.
Literally. They just don't realize they the common denominator. People, y'all the common denominator. Like you keep losing friends, motherfucker. Be like, ain't nobody fucking with me. All these bitches is fake. No, you the one.
Yeah.
You ain't got no good friends because you ain't a good friend. You ain't got no good nigga because you a bad woman. Like you, and it's okay though. Like you can work on yourself.
Yes.
Cause boy, I was trifling. I still got a little trifling in me, but
it's like, still gonna be in you. You ain't never gonna be fully healed.
It's less trifling, but you understand like certain shit. I'm not consciously got to do out in the world and think I'm gonna keep getting this back to me. Mm-hmm. Like you said, your last 3 relationships done not worked. Like, okay, let me step back and think. Like, you know what? Maybe I need to get rid of that crunchy ass red wig I be wearing all the time. Cause all the niggas that I've done met in that wig, they smoke Newports. Like, you got that wig is carrying the stench of Newports on it. You gotta throw that motherfucker out the door. Like, but it's just certain shit you like act like. Maybe I need to stop meeting men at bars. Maybe I need to go to the coffee shop, or maybe I need to, go to an outing that doesn't always involve liquor.
Right. Or maybe I need to focus on myself, date myself, and that man will come. I stop looking for men too. Like y'all be looking, and then y'all find something that ain't for you, and then you be confused. Stop looking. One thing. What was it? It said it's 2 things that you cannot like chase or look for, and that's love and death. Because you don't know when you're gonna die, and you don't know, when you're gonna meet that one person that's really like, you can't force it. You can't force love. Like you can't. So focus on yourself, love yourself, heal yourself. Like do that meditation I told you about. Go hug your younger self, because she or he waiting on you to come back.
That's big fact.
For real.
We gonna wrap this up. I always like to wrap it up with like a couple of practical things for my guests that you can tell other women. I want you to give one piece of advice to a younger soul that may be watching this podcast and an older soul that may be watching this podcast.
For the older people, it's okay to change your ways. It's okay to get out of your ways that you may be stuck in. You're never too old to heal. You're never too old to change. First and foremost. And then for the younger people, like, just be patient with yourself. You're going to go through trials and tribulations throughout your whole life. Look to God first and foremost, okay? And, just keep going. Like, don't give up, because it ain't never the end until it is the end. And then when it is the end, you're going to be mad. So, keep going. Keep pushing. Like, love yourself and love the people around you that support you. That's for sure.
I would say a little advice to younger women is get your heart broke early.
I can see that.
Get your heart broke early.
I can see why you say that.
And it's like I tell niggas sometimes, you gonna buck up a bag, but get your heart broke early, because. And I'm not saying go out there and just date a fuck nigga. Like, right. Yeah, I'm just gonna get ready. Like, but get your heart broke early, because it's gonna happen. It's imminent. You gonna run into a foul nigga, and it's gonna. But also, be conscious enough to not have a tie with this person. So like you 16, 17. If you gonna be fucking, wear you some condoms and get regularly tested. Because those are just practical things I can say that might really affect your future. because yeah, you might get your heart broken, but you don't want to get your heart broken by a nigga you got a kid with now.
Mm-hmm.
Older women, I would say, heal.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you old bitches is bitter and
Real mad.
heal. And like she said, man, it's just never not. It's not too late
Mm-hmm.
to do that. So get back in your femininity
Mm-hmm.
and heal. And if you can't be yourself around a certain kind of man, don't be around that man.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And don't move into no house where you can't pay all the fucking bills by yourself. That's why y'all are getting your ass kicked now.
Yeah, don't depend on no man. Two, my younger girls, don't ever don't ever depend on the man. Like, ever. Because they'll leave you dry. They will. Some of them.
Don't put all your dependency on them.
Yeah.
It's okay
Don't put all your
for a
eggs in
nigga
one
to, yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't ask a nigga to buy a Birkin and you out here Steve Madden and like.
Yeah. Be real. Realistic.
This was good.
This was
Like she
it.
said, you can follow her on Facebook at Alexia Morris.
Yep.
What was Instagram?
Instagram, the real Alexia M, and then like TikTok and all that's in the bio.
Okay. All right. And this is how you feel and what is real. If y'all like what we was talking about, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it to a couple of young ladies, young men, because I think advice like this can be helpful for both parties because it's just perspectives. I love reading women's books because it just gives me perspective.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching. Y'all have a good day.